Hello, my name is Tim Melvin, and I'm going to be your instructor this semester in Math 15, Introductory Statistics. And since this is a hybrid class specifically, and we only meet once a week, I wanted to make a little course introduction video, kind of explain how the course is set up, go over the syllabus, and go over kind of course basics. I might go over a couple of these important points very briefly during our first class meeting, but since we have basically half the class time, I want to put this information in a video so you have it and can always look at it again if you need to. Okay, so as you can see here in the background, this is our Canvas page. I organize everything through this class through Canvas. And if you're watching this, you're going to be either in my section 5116, Math 15. That's the class that meets on Tuesday. I'm also making this video for my section 8891. And if you're in section 8891, we're meeting in class on Wednesdays. Going to be roughly the same setup, just the due dates are going to differ by a little bit. So first thing I want to do is talk about the syllabus. I don't pass out syllabus anymore because it's 2020 and we all have access to the internet. So if you need the syllabus, there's a little syllabus tab right here. And the syllabus will open up so you can look at it through here or click on the link and download it if you want. I have that open up already. So this right here is section 5116. I'll explain the slight differences between the two sections as we go on. But the best way to get a hold of me outside of class is either through email, tmelvin@santarosa.edu, or message me directly with the Canvas app or Canvas webpage. If you do that, it goes directly to my email. I can respond through my email, and I try to respond to emails and Canvas messages within 24 to 48 hours, depending on if you message me on the weekend. So try to get back to you within a day or two. My office is Cundy 215. Our class doesn't meet in Cundy, we meet in Bussman. It's a computer lab classroom. Unfortunately, different classroom, but it's not too far from each other, these two buildings. My office hours is a little strange. Not all my office hours are in my office. On Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Thursday evening, I have a class that ends in Cundy 201, so I'm just going to stay in that classroom from 7 to 7:30 for my evening office hours, Cundy 201, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my afternoon office hours will be in my regular office. I'm trying to pick times that are really somewhat close to all my classes. So notice the Tuesday, Wednesday, the Wednesday is right before our class. The Tuesday is going to be right after our class, if that is convenient for your schedule. And if you, throughout the semester, if you can't meet me during my set office hours, please feel free to talk to me, send me a message. You can always stop by my office. If the door's open, I'm available. But if you want to meet me outside office hours, send me a message to make an appointment. I do want to make it clear, on these set office hours, you do not have to make an appointment. You can if you want to, but it's not necessary. I will be in my office or in Cundy 201 during these office hour periods. If I have to cancel office hours for whatever reason, just like a cancel class, I will message you through Canvas. All right, here we got a course description, prerequisites. Our textbook is the Unlocking the Power of Data by the 5 Locke authors. This is a family of statisticians, and I'm going to use the second edition. The first edition is very similar. You might want to kind of tweak and check with the homework if you could find the first edition cheaper, but you just need this textbook. For technology, you do not need a graphing calculator. If you have one, you could use it. That's perfectly fine. But we meet a computer lab classroom, so we're going to use software, StatKey, Canvas. We might use spreadsheets, some other software packages. Online calculator works just fine for this class. So if you have a calculator that you like, you could use it, but don't go spending any money. Also, there will be online homework, but it's going to be through Canvas, so you do not need to purchase the Wally Plus online homework system. So with the book, there's an option of buying I think the cheapest way is actually to buy the online version of the book, which I believe comes with Wiley Plus. So if you want to do that, that's fine. You just don't have to. If you have a physical copy of the book, or if you want to go read the book at the library, there's a bunch of copies at our library. Unfortunately, you can't take them from the library, but if you want to go to the library to read, you don't have to spend any money. Otherwise, if you need the book at home, you do have to purchase the physical copy or the online version. Just you do not need Wiley Plus. I get that question a lot, and I used to use that homework system. We're not going to do that system. All right, here's your grading breakdown. There'll be 2 midterms and a final exam. I'm planning on 2 group projects throughout the semester. The video lessons that kind of make up for the missed class time, and some more group work, in-class group work. And then we'll have quizzes. And here's your grading breakdown. All right, so these dates are for the section 5116. So if you have class on Tuesday, the tentative exam dates are March 3rd, May 5th, and the final exam will be on Tuesday, May 19th. So if you know you're going to be gone anytime this semester, check your schedule. If you let me know in the first week or 2, we could figure out makeup dates, if you're gone for a legitimate reason. The final exam has to be Tuesday, May 19th. It has to be actually approved by the department chair to change that. So again, look at your schedule. You need to be on campus on Tuesday, May 19th, also March 3rd and May 5th. I do put tentative because, of course, these exam dates could change depending on schedule, emergencies, sickness, all that stuff. But I'm going to try to stick with these dates. And if I change them, I'll extend them in the future and give you at least a week warning. All right, I'm going to go over homework assignments and stuff when we go back to Canvas. Projects, we're going to talk about the first projects probably about a month into the semester. So I'm not going to worry about that for right now. And the video lessons, I'm going to talk about those when we go back to Canvas in a second. Let's see, and here's just all the material we're going to cover this semester. The last 2 things I'm going to talk about in the syllabus is the special needs. If you have a note taker, get me your paperwork. And the other main thing is testing. If you have testing for different accommodations, let me know for those exams, and we will have quizzes too. And academic honesty, don't cheat. Cheating will not be tolerated. Of course, hopefully that makes sense on exams. I'll try to be clear about what you're allowed to use on the computer and whatnot during the exam. For homework, I don't really count any type of cheating on homework. Get as much help as you can when you're doing the homework. Okay, so I want to go back to those exam dates for section 8891. Those of you that are going to be in class on Wednesdays, everything here is the same except the exam dates. Exam 1 will be March 4th. Exam 2 will be May 6th. And in the final exam, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Oh, type right here. This date is correct. Our final exam is on May 20th, but that's on Wednesday. Okay, I need to change this. That's a typo. Our final exam is Wednesday, May 20th. And then I've got March 4th and May 6th. These dates are correct for my tentative exam dates, those of you in the Wednesday class. Okay, so looking here at Canvas page, a couple things to note. I've got the class schedule, a tentative right here. This could change, of course. In class materials. So this is the class that meets on Tuesday, section 5116. We'll meet in class on Tuesdays. And generally on Thursdays, you're going to have video lessons. Click on one of these, new tab, and do preview. So these video lessons, I kind of go through, and I try to keep the videos between 10 and less than 15 minutes. So for chapter 1.1, this is half an hour or less. Watch the videos. I highly encourage you to take detailed notes as you watch the videos. Don't think of this, Canvas says this is a quiz, but it's not. Think of this as, lecture that you're doing on your own. And for the Tuesday class, these are all going to be due by midnight on Thursday, the day we do not meet. Most of these are set up, so you could go and do these whenever you want to, just as long as you get them done by the due date. And you do have unlimited attempts until the due date. The way Canvas is set up, annoyingly, you have to retake the entire quiz. So if you go through these and say you get 1, 2, 3, 4 correct, but 5 wrong, to redo it, you can get full credit, but you might want to write down all the answers because you have to fill out everything again. It is annoying, but it's Canvas and it's free to you. All right, so for Tuesday, Thursday class, basically every Thursday for the most part, you're going to have between 1 and 3 video lessons, just depending on the week. All right, so section 8891, this is the Wednesday class that meets on Wednesday. So Wednesday we're going to meet, so see a lot of worksheets, you'll see notes, we'll fill it out. This is the work we'll do in class on Wednesday, but that means your video lessons are due on Mondays, almost every Monday. And the same thing, you'll have between 1 and 3 video lessons due on Monday and Wednesday. That means we meet on Monday of the January 15th, our first class meeting, but you do have 2 video lessons due that Monday. I assume, there is class that Monday. So once you get this video, you can go over these video lessons whenever you want, but you need to get them finished by midnight, 11:59 p.m. on Monday. I do have an announcement set up to remind you Monday morning. It automatically goes out as an extra reminder, but don't forget you've got a couple video lessons due on Monday. And again, this is the Wednesday class. There is one due on Wednesday of the first week. I think that's the only one. The only video lesson due Wednesday. All the other video lessons will be due on Monday. Okay, so there's the video lessons. And again, I'll encourage you, don't think of that as homework. It's not homework. That's just going over the lecture. The video lectures, take good notes. If you have questions, if something doesn't make sense, let me know. Make a study group. Message me. Don't just leave something confusing for yourself. The other thing I want to talk about is homework. So here, this is those practice homework assignments. And again, this is due dates here are in quotes. I have the section, the homework problems. I try to pick mostly odd, so you have the answers in the back of the book, but I've had to pick some evens as well, and these due dates. Notice these due dates are all kind of lumped together. And that is, I'm not going to collect these homework problems. I encourage you to go through all of them, or at least most of them, to the point where you're comfortable with each section. And then what we're going to do, if we go back to class schedule, we're going to have in-class quizzes. So this is for the Wednesday class, the Chapter 1 quiz. If you click on that, we'll do this in class. All my quizzes will consist of problems similar to, or sometimes exactly the same. Probably about half and half, sometimes exactly the same, or very similar to the homework problems that I'm assigning. And you're allowed to use one side of a page of notes. So you could write down homework solutions if you want to, formulas, pictures of unicorns. I don't care, whatever you want to write on your page of notes. And each quiz, I'll probably give you between 20 and 30 minutes of in-class time. All right, so not collecting homework, but it's going to be a little bit more up to you to be organized, to go through the material, go through the homework at a decent pace. You do January 29th, but you don't really want to wait till January 28th to do all these homework problems. Once you do the video lesson, you can start doing the homework. We'll go over the material again the next class. Hopefully that'll make some more connections. But doing the homework is key, even though I'm not collecting it. All right, last thing I want to say is I have plenty of students. I've taught this hybrid class in my 4th semester. Plenty of students that are very, very successful in this class, but they all have one thing in common. It's being organized and setting time aside. Normally in this class you meet 4 hours. That means you need to think about spending 2 more hours outside of homework, dedicate this class, and I think you can be very successful. All right, I look forward to meeting you next week.